Welcome back, dear viewers, and today's journey leads us, of course, to the great Alexandria Library, or the Biblioteca of Alexandria, which is not only a beacon of knowledge, actually, but also a heritage and a sanctuary for artistic expression as well. One of the most celebrated initiatives is of course, a cinema club, which is a unique space where film lovers gather together and to revisit classic cinematic gems, and also engage in critical discussions and uplift the public's artistic state as well. And we have all the honor to welcome with us today the acclaimed novelist Ayman Ghoneim.
Hello. Hello.
We're very happy to have you with us
and
talking about a very inspiring and a very old heritage and history that brings knowledge and a lot of things that we would love to talk about. Can you start by how you personally view the role of the Biblioteca Alexandrina as more than just a library? It's more than just a library. So can you start by telling us how do you view it?
Yes, in fact, the Biblioteca Alexandria is the beacon of knowledge and the culture, and it bridges among civilizations. And it acts as not only a store or a place of books to read and write, but it is embarrassing its role by discussing contemporary issues and the contemporary debates, tackling all the issues that concern all Egyptian society, and the whole world issues can be discussed through most of pioneers in literature, and the thinking or the thinkers can be guests for these debates. And as we know that it is one of the most recent golden touch of the recent eras.
Yes, of course, and it's actually a lot of heritage, as you just mentioned, and talking about heritage, of course, and we have to mention the cinema club at the library, and it's known actually for screening timeless classics. So can you walk us through this, the cinema club, of course, at the library?
Yes, in fact, this is a good way in order to summon the past with its great heritage, and the comparative discussion with the recent one, and those heritage depended on the selected or curing films through the cinema club, and that may give hints all about the heritage of the Egyptian cinema from the past to the recent, and that's in this way that they are comparing recent truths with past truths.
With the past, yes.
Through debates, and that may attract the attention of the heritage within the new class of new concepts and new contemporary visions according to the cinema itself. But I think that even the contemporary cinema depend on the last heritage that we are proud of.
Yes, of course. Actually, the old classics, they revive a lot of stories and habits and also traditions that we want to revive in our country right now and through different ages. So how, in your opinion, and why is it important to actually revisit and discuss these older movies recently?
Revisiting old films is a must and very essential in order to liberate the suffocating ideas, or as we call it, the rapid consumption of viewers such nowadays. But here, as we know, that the contemporary cinema is built on the foundation of old films. And the one who forgets his past, no present for him, no future, as you know. Yes. But here, for example, we are going to focus on the legacy of pioneering cinema, not only that we focus on their leadership of this art and leadership of this cinema making, but in order to just make a comparative visions according to the recent generation in order to benefit from as possible as they can. Focusing on the main items of the thoughts that they discussed before and the events that actually happened. And as you know, these films capture the artistic and political, social visions of their times, and they reflect the past visions of the people around, and how can we touch our history through these films. As you know, I mean the historical ones, which tackles the good pioneers of citizenship, the good pioneers of policy as a whole, at time of wars, at time of colonies, all these incarnated in all films. So it is a must to renew them in a new way, in a good vision, which tackles contemporary visions which we are in need now.
Yes, as you just mentioned about the recent generation and how is it, how the day is going very fast with them, and the use of technology and social media, and even the content that is produced through the social media became very short because they do not have the temper to watch long content, and it's quite fast, and we have to adapt to it and we have to cope with it. So how do you attract the young generation to actually be attracted to the old classics that hold a lot of meanings, a lot of traditions from the families that we want to, the ideas that we want to give to them, and the things that we want to revive in their personality? How do you attract the young generation to start actually coming and seeing the old classics and being very interested, in knowing more about the heritage and the classics and the traditions that we all were actually raised on?
In fact, this, as you know, as you said, that the gap is growing faster and faster because we lose the recent generation lose the real identity of the Egyptian generations, or the old generation, or the Egyptian thoughts and the cultures. That we ourselves, that we find a wide gap between us as we were when we were children, and now we can't. There is the talks are lost. The concept of
the dialogue, there's no dialogue
no
right
dialogues
now
at all, because as you said before, that is a kind of rapid consumption of their own time. They are willingly want to kill their time, not to benefit from.
Yes.
They kill their time by passing the news or the rumors, as you said, and they try to investigate what is wrong around rumors and false or fake news. Do not depending on the main or real issues that we are interested in. And this interest or this responsibility lied upon the educational institution from the first. I mean, the schools should tackle these matters, especially at the very early stage, and the cinematic pioneers, the cinematic thinkers, should tackle these through their films and through their debates. And we are going to just make workshops for the recent generations within the common institution through the mass media, in order to attract them to the right way, the right way to think, the right way to behave, the right way to interact with others, and that may help them come closer to to the heritage that we were proud of, and
Yes.
to the culture that we study them through our medias in the last past. And so, for example, it is a responsibility of directors, and it is a responsibility of the writers themselves, who, when they write just some script for just a play or just a film, that it depends only to revive their own values, their own
Yes.
yes, and the ethics that we should stick through, and that may guide them to the right way in thinking and how to behave even among each other.
Yes, and actually one of the main challenges that we're facing right now in the Egyptian drama and in the films also is the lack of good scripts.
Yes.
Yes, and by good scripts I mean scripts that involve heritage and revive the ethics, the Egyptian ethics and just our traditions as well. We lack this right now, and as we've seen last week, there was an initiative under the patronage of President Abdel Fattah Sisi, of course, and that was held at Maspiro with a great writer, journalist, of course, Ahmed al-Muslimani, and he tackled this point that we need to revive the Egyptian drama and we need to work on tackling this issue, and it was actually a good start to start pinpointing the problem and start looking for solutions. And how do you think we can actually revive the Egyptian drama and the Egyptian classics with the heritage and the ethics and the traditions that we want to include in our drama like before? There's a huge difference between the old classics and the quality of our films then and now. So how do you think we can achieve this balance?
In fact, as I said before, that it is the responsibility of thinkers. When you write a script, then you are going to put in your consideration that those people who are going to watch this the things that you write, your sons, your wife, your daughters, and so if you put in your consideration that may really go to their minds as a whole, and this is what we called. I just compare the things that we have, or the triviality that we are suffering from now, according to this addictions of what? Addictions of triviality and superficiality in the scenes of which can be tackled through plays or through the films in cinema, in order to attract the attention of some yes, a class of people that who are not caring on or who are not keen on what is going on right, but just in order to pass their time and consume their time, as I said. That is to say, it is the responsibility of the writers for the first time, the directors, and even the actors, that the actors should believe in their role in forming the identity of generations, because, as you know, that young people should imitate and should
Yes.
take the hero or the champion of even a game, of even a play, or even anything that's just a role model. So that put your in consideration that you may be a good role model or a bad example of
Yes,
people.
of
That
course.
when they tackle all these through their films or their plays or something like that, and they know that there is a good touch in order to intensify the norms of society, the norms
society,
of
course,
our
yes.
values, the norms of our ethics. That's to say that may guide them to the right way, and they deal with that. There is a message through the things that they do. So, and every one of them is a real messenger for ethics, for values that they are going to stick to.
And rebuilding the societal norms, reshaping them back again, because we kind of lost the track of the
Really,
societal norms and
really,
the
that's it.
Egyptian traditions and ethics. So that's quite interesting, and I think we're good to go in this,
Inshallah.
inshallah. Novelist Ayman Ghoneim, thank you so much for your valuable time and
you.
your valuable insights regarding this issue, and
Thank you.
reviving the classics, of course, is a very important thing, as it's a medium for storytelling and for passing and inscribing the ethics that we want our kids
Yes.
or our future generation to know.
Thank you. And
Thank you so
Jazan.
much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
Dear
you.
viewers, a short break and we'll be right back.